Hello, my name is Ben Friedman here from the Beniverse, and today you can see I am doing the cha-cha slide because I am talking cha-cha real smooth. So once I get finished with this dance, we're going to start the review. Welcome to the Beniverse. I'm really exhausted from doing the cha-cha slide in my own room. How embarrassing is that? I can't believe I did that. The internet is forever. But anyway, I had to do it because I'm talking one of my favorite films of this year so far, Cha-Cha Real Smooth, which, just spoiler alert, because I already mentioned it, it's a really great film. I love this film. It's one of the best of the year. I can't sing this film's praises enough. So let's just get into it. I'm going to tell you why you should go see Cha-Cha Real Smooth, which is written, directed, and starring Cooper Raiff, who is a 24-year-old guy. My age drives me crazy. It drives me crazy that he's this talented at such a young age. And why I am going to convince you to see Cooper Raiff's new film, Cha-Cha Real Smooth. Cha-Cha Real Smooth follows the story of Andrew, who is fresh out of college and without a clear path in life. 22 years old, he is back at home living with his family in New Jersey. But if there's one thing that belongs in his non-existent resume, it's how he gets a party started, which lands him the perfect job of motivational dancing at the bar and at Bar Mitzvahs for his younger brother's classmates. When Andrew befriends a local mom named Domino, played by Dakota Johnson, and her daughter Lola, he finally discovers a future he wants, even if it might not be his own. This film also stars Brad Garrett, Leslie Mann, and newcomers Vanessa Burghardt and Evan Assante in the tale of unconventional love that brims with emotional honesty. I read that straight from Rotten Tomatoes. Those are not my own words. Please do not sue me, Rotten Tomatoes, for that. So I'm citing you now. But God, what I loved about Cha-Cha Real Smooth, and you're not going to hear negatives about me for this movie. If you just want to stop the review, Cha-Cha Real Smooth gets a 4 out of 4 stars already. I will just spoil that right now. What I loved about this movie, what I loved is the honesty of this movie. I thought Cha-Cha Real Smooth was going to be a typical romantic comedy, not a diss against those types of movies, but I thought this was just going to be a very real feel-good type of movie. It's not necessarily that. Yes, there is a romantic element. Yes, there is a lot of comedy. And yes, Dakota Johnson and Cooper Raiff have great chemistry. But that's not what makes this film great. What makes this film great is its authenticity. Anyone who is my age, out of college, living at their parents' house, they know this feeling. They know this feeling of what Cooper Raiff's character is stuck in. They know what Andrew is feeling right now, just feeling and struggling with life as it seems to pass him by, and he's struggling to find an identity. It's such a moving and honest portrait of, I think, the perfect age range of 22 to like 30, that it just feels so authentic and is catered in a way that I think specifically people who are my age right now, who are 24, who got out of college post the pandemic, they feel that. They feel this emotional honesty that this film just resonates with you. That's what I loved about this film. It just resonated with me. I found it to be so believable. And that is largely due to the writing. Cooper Raiff is a very talented person. Extremely talented, in fact. The writing in this is just so brutally honest at times. It just feels so real to life. It feels like conversations you have with your friends and people close to you. The interactions that he has with his parents, played by Brad Garrett and Leslie Mann, they are so real. I've had those same conversations with my parents. There is this great relationship played between Cooper Raiff's character and his younger brother in the film that is just so perfectly done. It just feels so sweet. It feels so authentic. They feel like a real family. They have such a natural chemistry on screen together, and it just makes everything feel so genuine. I love that about this film. I just love its honesty and its exploration of these characters. And I like that all the characters that Cooper Raiff writes in this film, in Cha-Cha Real Smooth, they are real people. They have real flaws. They struggle with everyday things. They aren't always the best of people. They are simply existing. And I love that. Dakota Johnson is one of my favorite actresses right now, and she does a great job in this movie. The character that she plays, Domino, is a mother struggling with raising an autistic daughter, and you see just why she struggles. You see what makes her the way she is, and it explores just why she is the way, what in her past has affected her to act the way she does. And when we get to see her character, who is a few years older than Cooper Raiff's character, it's just this great dynamic because these two people are in such different parts of their life. Domino being a mother and Andrew being straight out of college. There's just this juxtaposition that is so expertly played throughout this film, yet you understand why they are drawn and attracted to each other. And this is just done in such a brilliant and lovely way. Their chemistry feels so real. You legitimately think they are a couple. And I love that the story plays with that. I love that the story is not a traditional romantic film. You get to explore who these characters are in a relationship and outside of a relationship and their family dynamics, all of it. It makes everything about it feel so earned. And when the third act comes and it happens, it feels so well deserved because the story built to that. And I just love that Cha Cha Real Smooth is a story about growing up and the hardships of it. We get to see characters struggle with finding their identity and understanding what it means to be an adult now. And it's so expertly played, especially when you get to see some of the older characters like Leslie Mann and Brad Garrett's characters who play the parents next to Cooper Raiff's character. What it allows you is to just see the aging, and it allows you to see how they've developed, but also how Cooper Raiff's character came to be, because this is his background, this is his story, this is the people who raised him. It makes everything just feel so, it makes the characters feel so fleshed out, and it makes you feel like you know these people. When watching Cha Cha Real Smooth, I felt like I knew this family completely. And this film is not afraid to dive into darker subjects. Cha Cha Real Smooth, if you watch the trailer, you think it's going to be a pretty standard feel-good movie. I'm not saying that it's not necessarily a feel-good movie, but it definitely has some real raw emotion that I was not expecting. It dives into topics of heartbreak, depression, struggling, just feeling like the world is closing in on you. There's this one scene that is my favorite scene in the movie where Dakota Johnson and Cooper Raiff's character just have this honest dialogue about depression. And it just felt so, to me, as someone who struggled with that in the past, it just felt so authentic. I love the way that Cooper Raiff was able to characterize a feeling that if you haven't had it, you don't understand it. It was just such brilliant writing, and it's just so subtle. It never beats you on the head. This film could have been inauthentic or just felt like a 20-year-old whining about his life, but it's not. It is just an honest look in growing up, and Cooper Raiff does it fantastically. This isn't his directorial debut, but it's his first real big film. Cha Cha Real Smooth is a masterpiece as a young director. 24, I still cannot believe it. The fact that he was able to make this movie and make it just feel the way it does, and for me to be just so charmed by this movie and love it. It looks beautiful. It's so well written. Everyone is such a great actor in this movie. I have no flaws with this movie. I think for what Cha Cha Real Smooth is, I think it's a perfect movie. I can't recommend you going to see this. I got to see it at one of my local indie theaters here in Sacramento, the Tower Theater. Check it out at a local indie theater, or if it's still not playing wherever you are, it is available to Apple TV, but just support this film. This is such an important film. It's such a beautiful film. It's such a raw film, and it's such a real film. And I think it's going to resonate with audiences. And I just want this film to find its audience. Cha Cha Real Smooth is great. It is a 4-star review for me. No complaints, no flaws. Thought it was so well done. One of the best of the year. And yeah, everything from top to bottom, perfect. So congratulations, Cooper Raiff. I'm immensely impressed by what you were able to accomplish. I hate you that you're my age. I hate that you're 24. It drives me crazy that you're so talented and able to just fully realize something so beautiful at my age. It's just like, I watch it, I'm like, what the heck? But bravo, man. Bravo. Excellent film. Check it out. Cha Cha Real Smooth. Cannot talk about it. Share it with your friends. People are going to love this film, and I cannot wait to hear from the audience who gets to see this film. This was the big film out of Sundance, and like Coda was last year, and it went to the Best Picture race and won it. I hope that this film makes some noise come award season and get some more press. So yeah, go check out Cha Cha Real Smooth. I think you're going to have a lot of just good things to say about this movie. Thank you for listening to my review. My name is Ben Friedman here from the Beniverse. And if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.